Hi everyone, welcome back to the channeling series. And today we're back on the series of laws of success. And in that, we are on law number 4, which is law of focus. Okay, so we all know that we are in the world of knowledge, a lot of information out there, right? And you just need to open up a device or an app and you're bombarded with information, right? So earlier, knowledge was gate. People used to gatekeep it, and they used to think that that was very precious, right? And so people had to strive to get it, right? But nowadays, you have so much information that you're actually constantly distracted, right? To the extent that you don't even know what you're going to what you want, because there is so much, right? So how is focus connected with success, right? Now, if you want success, it's very important for you to be able to concentrate on a particular thing, right? For example, if you're doing now what happens is, we are, and I am also guilty of it, but I'm working on myself to develop mindfulness, right? That if you're on the phone, you also have the something on Netflix going on, and then you have something else going on, and then you also have some music going on, all of that is happening all at once. But when this happens, our mind gets distracted, and when our mind gets distracted, we are not able to actually create something bigger, because our energy is split. With split energy, you cannot create something powerful, right? However, with focused energy, you actually are able to come up with, first of all, there is deep thinking, and secondly, that will lead to creative solutions also, right? So you know how they say that there are so many if you would have seen, if you've read, right, a lot of folks who've invented stuff, discovered things, right, they generally say that it was some sort of grace that they received, right? How do you receive that grace? You receive that grace when you're in that energy of focus, right? Now, when you're meditating, if there is some music going on, if there is a call coming, and if there is something loud going on, right, you're not able to focus, right? So focus is very important. A lot of things people use Pomodoro. People, you can put up an alarm on your phone. You can keep all notifications off, right? You can it's almost like when you're going to sleep, right? You put your phone on silent, right? Imagine somebody's constantly calling you, your sleep gets disturbed, isn't it? The same thing happens to us during daytime, but we're so getting so used to doing so many things at the same time. We're so distracted that we don't look at it as noise, right? Now, one of the things my mentor recently said was multitasking has been the meaning of it has been taken differently now. For people think that writing, listening, also cooking, also drawing, all at the same time means multitasking. No, multitasking means that you can do various tasks, but one at a time. If I'm writing right now, I'm mindfully writing. If I have to paint, I'll paint later, then I will cook, then I will go for a walk, then I will play tennis, so there are different tasks, but one after the other, not together. And people nowadays are doing everything together, and they feel like that's the way to go. That's not the way to go. You're actually overstressing your nervous system, yeah, which is not built to do everything in one go, right? So when you're eating, eat mindfully, which means stay in the moment, be present with the food. And actually, when you eat that way, you digest it well, it goes in your system, you're able to absorb the nutrients, it really impacts your body positively, right? When you're watching TV, intently watch TV, right? Do not be on your phone, do not be chatting, do not be, doing other things which we all generally are guilty of doing, right? Like they say, when you're driving, then be careful while you're driving, right? Because there can be an accident. And the same thing can actually happen. And when I say accident in real life, I actually mean that you think there is no accident as such, right? When you're distracted, but not thinking deeply and not being able to create that magic every moment, you're actually, um, kind of punishing yourself in the process of not when you're not focusing. Because there is so much potential, there is so much magic that you're keeping yourself away from when you um, do not live mindfully. Yeah. So I think I covered everything. I hope, this message resonated with all of you. And guys, don't get too worked up about it, right? Because you've worked very hard to be this distracted, right? Because there are so many like I remember, like in school I didn't even have a phone, right? But nowadays children are born with like a lot of tech around them, isn't it? So it's kind of part of your life. So now more than ever, it becomes very important to prioritize what you want to focus on. Try it. It'll need practice. Try it for a week, try it for a couple of weeks, a month, and you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference in the product, in the outcome of whatever you're focusing on. It'll be much better. You will be more centered, focused. Your energies will change. The energy around you will change. Your life's energy will change. Everything will become more positive. Yeah. So I hope this message resonated with all of you. I will be back tomorrow with another message. Till then, signing off, Anisha. That's from Zaria Healings.